flights overseas, is you with that? Oh, Mile High Club, is you with that? Oh, love all night, is you with that? Oh, is you with that? Oh, is you with
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I am going to be showing you guys the new Makeup Revolution Reloaded palettes. I managed to pick up 3 from this collection. Now there is actually 4 Reloaded palettes, but I've actually only picked up 3, and it's just because it's just the 3 that I wanted. There was one that basically had all the colours that I already have in other palettes, so I didn't really bother picking up. So I have picked up 3 of them, and what I'm going to do is in this video I'm just going to show you these 3 palettes, tell you the names of them, tell you a little bit about them, and just do some swatches. And I know sometimes my videos can get a little bit long. There's one up that's like 22 minutes long or something, so I'm trying to like cut it into separate videos so it's easier to watch. I also know that a lot of people are only interested in the swatches, so this video is just going to be showing you guys these palettes, letting you guys see the colours for yourself, and a little bit of swatching as well. So if you guys are interested in seeing what these new palettes are like, then just keep on watching. So these palettes retail for £4 each, and there is 4 to this collection. Not the type of person that has to have the full collection. Like, it really doesn't bother me if there's a palette that I really don't need. I'm not going to pick it up, but I really love the look of these 3 palettes, so that's why I've picked them up. So the first palette that I am going to be showing you guys is this one right here. This is the iconic Division palette. The reason I've picked this one up is because I have been getting a lot more into my sort of green shades. I've done quite a few green makeup looks for Christmas and stuff, so if you want to see them I'll leave a card somewhere. I'm really loving these sort of khaki green colours with like the hint of like yellow and orange as well. It's so unique and so different, and it does also remind me of a certain ABH palette. There was so much hype about the other one, about how bad it was, and I just was not going to pick that up. You guys know what palette we're talking about. But yeah, anyway, this palette is a little bit similar colour wise, but this is definitely a lot more affordable. If you do want to pick up any of these palettes, they are available on Tam Beauty, and they are also available on Superdrug. I think these are in stores as well, I'm not too sure, but just go into your local Superdrug and ask about if you have a Superdrug near you. This palette is very interesting. It has a really nice range of different colours. I like how it is mattes and shimmers as well. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to swatch this full palette for you guys. Swatches of this beautiful palette. Now, one thing I do have to say is this is my first time swatching these, and I am finding that these are really pigmented, and they're really smooth eyeshadows, but there is a little bit of fallout. I'm feeling that they're quite powdery in the sense that when I am like swatching, there's quite a lot of powder residue that I'm having to like wipe away or like blow away. It's kicking up a little bit of powder, but other than that, these are really pigmented, and I'm really excited to use this palette. Now I'm just going to move on to this beautiful palette. This is the Neutrals 2 palette. Now I was really excited about this because this palette has a lot of absolutely beautiful cranberry, sort of pink and red and like brown sort of shades. Again, this palette does have 15 shades, and again it does retail for £4. Only thing about this palette that really gets to me is these 2 shades are so similar. In real life, this shade is a little bit more of like a deeper rose colour. It's not as sort of brown as these ones, but in the camera it is coming off like these 3 shades are all the same, and it's really bugging me, but actually they're not. These 2 are very similar, so I do wish they changed it up a little bit, but other than that, this palette is absolutely stunning, and I'm going to swatch it now for you guys. These are absolutely stunning. The colour payoff is absolutely fantastic. These are so pigmented. I'm just going to move on and I'm going to swatch this last palette. This is the iconic Fever palette, and it is absolutely beautiful. Again, this does retail for £4. You can get it in Tam Beauty or Superdrug. So that is palette now swatched. These colours are so vibrant, they are really pigmented and smooth. Only issue again with the other palettes as well, these are a little bit powdery to where when I'm swatching it's leaving a lot of like residue in the pan. When I'm swiping it down my hand to do a swatch, I'm having to like blow away some excess eyeshadow. So that is the only issue I'm having with these. Other than that, the colours look absolutely phenomenal. Can't wait to try them out and use them. But that is the swatches for this one. So that is all for this video. I know I have spoke a little bit about some of the shadows, but I'm going to do a full in-depth review, sort of first impression thing when I do actually use them on my eyes, because I do understand that doing swatches on my hand can sometimes be a lot different to how they do actually perform on the eyes. I will be trying to do a look with each individual palette. I will also be doing a really a good in-depth sort of review on how the palettes have worked. Thank you guys very much for watching this. If you do enjoy, please subscribe, like, all that usual jazz, and I shall see you guys in my next video.